Everybody, I wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about what AI is in the real estate sphere. And not what it is technically. I think everybody knows large language models, AI is artificial intelligence. I think you get that. But really, what is its place in our career? A significant number of my friends, colleagues, people that I trust very much, people that I respect very much, have spent a lot of time online talking about why you should stay away from AI and why they dislike it and all the other things. And I kind of get it. It's an intimidating tool. And when I first saw some of the things it could do, I realized, hey, those are some of the things I do well. I'm a decent writer and fairly good at graphic design and creating content. And I was like, wow, is this can be a displacement for me? But I quickly realized that those skill sets will remain the same. Those skill sets will help me use AI as a skill set. What I find most valuable in it is that there are people in our industry, but in our culture at a greater level, who've had amazing ideas over the years, but they didn't have the skill set to write or maybe design something or to create a way to communicate these amazing ideas. And throughout the history of man, ideas and their communication skill set of the holder of these ideas has propelled and moved our culture forward. And what I see is a tool to elevate some of the folks who maybe had some intimidation or lack of comfort in this area, but had the idea and had the desire to communicate or do a better job in a variety of areas which they do. And so AI to me becomes the unlicensed and untrained assistant. It is someone who I can give some requests to or some commands to, and it'll produce the first draft of something. The draft of something that still needs my understanding of the community and most importantly, my humanity and my creativity. And when it has the alchemy of those things, and I give it an enchantment, if I type in the right words, it's going to produce something that was from my mind. And it's going to produce something that I can use to make better. I have never ever used anything from AI in its first draft or first form. It always gets deeply edited and created. And whether it's a video and whether it's a photo, whether it's just a review of a contract or a marketing piece, it's just the first draft when it comes to there. Just like hiring an assistant who's fairly talented, but still not as skilled and experienced as I am. And certainly we would never begrudge or be upset at an agent or another peer who hired a talented assistant. That's what this is. Now, there are some other failings, there are some concerns, there are some legitimate ideations that this is going to change our culture for the negative. And unfortunately, we do corrupt everything that our culture gets our hands on for a period of time. But I'm hopeful for a future. And in the interim, it's a great way to help with your productivity and spur some creativity and get some things done that maybe you never thought you could do before. So I hope you'll take a look at it. Don't dismiss it. And then also, don't fully depend on it or trust it. You cannot lose your voice in this process. It still needs to be authentic you that comes across in your social media content and your marketing content, and it needs to reflect who you really are. So when you meet that client, the bond is greater than if you don't appear to be the person that they thought you were because of some artificial intelligence created content. I intend to continue to create training resources and videos and help guides and everything I can to help you use it in a meaningful way. And if I haven't met you yet, I hope to in the future. And I hope you continue to follow and engage as we both learn how to unpack all these tools and resources better together. Thanks so much for watching.